What's up guys, Roblane here, back with another gun guide in Black Ops 3. Now I know we just did one of these videos the other day on the M8A7, but I feel that it's important I get these videos out for you guys because the game's been on the shelves for a while now. People are settling in, they're setting up their best class setups, so I just want to make sure I get you guys the most important information so you guys can do better in Black Ops 3. Now today in this video we are taking a look at the ICR-1 because I feel this is a very solid weapon that most people overlook and you guys should really reconsider. So let's jump right into it and talk about the damage like we always do. This thing will give you a 4 to 5 shot kill and it'll give you a 4 shot kill out to 1400 in-game units. Now if you guys watched my last video, you know that that's the same distance as the M8A7 that a lot of people would consider OP. But honestly, when I'm using this thing, I feel like it gives me more 5 shot kills than it does 4 shot kills. So let's just go ahead and say it's a 5 shot kill weapon. But that thing is very consistent. So like I said, the key about this gun is that it's very consistent. It's the most consistent gun in the game. You guys can expect a 4 to 5 shot kill no matter what the situation is, no matter what map you're on, every single time. As for the rate of fire, this thing's a bit slow. I would say it's about average at 600 RPM. Of course, if you put rapid fire on that, that will increase that speed of fire, but we'll talk about that later. And it's not as slow as the Man of War. So it's a slow fire rate, but it's not as slow as the Man of War. As for the reload speeds, it has a pretty fast reload at about a little over 2 seconds if your magazine is partially empty. And of course, if your magazine's empty, it has that standard 2.75 reload speed, which is really close to 3 seconds. And like I said, guys, and like I always say, if your magazine is empty, you do not want to be reloading your guns with an empty magazine. You want to make sure you're hitting that square button or that X button before you guys run out of ammo. As for the ammo capacity, you're rocking 30 bullets in the magazine, which is normal for the assault rifle class. And of course, with the extended mags, you guys can extend that to 42 bullets, which is not a bad trade-off, guys. It's not a bad attachment to rock on this gun, but we'll get into that later. As for the recoil, now this is where this weapon is a beast. Now the recoil on this thing is a laser beam. It's straight on. I mean, you guys can see from the chart here that it does have a vertical recoil, but when I say this thing is manageable, this thing is manageable. And with the foregrip on it, it's even more manageable, and we'll talk about that later on. Anyways, guys, for the iron sights on this weapon are open and they're very easy to use. I still recommend running an optic so that way it gives you guys the advantage at the longer ranges since you'll be going up against a few more powerful weapons in the game. So I do recommend either the reflex sight or the elo sight on this gun. But anyways, since we're talking about sights, let's just go hop on over to the attachments on this weapon. And the first thing I'm going to recommend is that grip. The accuracy is where this weapon shines, so we want to take advantage of that. Let's throw the foregrip on this thing and really make it a real laser beam. Next, after that, let's go ahead and boost up that slow rate of fire and throw the rapid fire attachment. This will help you guys kill the enemies faster. You guys will still get that 4 to 5 shot kill average, but you're going to be able to spray those 4 or 5 bullets a lot faster. And I noticed that the rapid fire attachment really does improve the time to kill on this weapon. Lastly, the quick draw or the stock are also pretty good options on this weapon. The quick draw so you guys can get the jump on your enemies, or the stock so you guys can strafe around corners and really get that bullets off first, because the first shot is everything with this weapon. The accuracy, of course, is going to give you guys the advantage at long ranges, because as other people are spraying bullets and their recoil's kicking them off, you guys are going to be able to stay on target with that grip attachment. As for perks, I don't usually recommend perks, but for this weapon, I feel that fast hands is a necessary perk. With this gun being an average, consistent weapon, you guys are going to want to have the first jump on the enemies and be able to take them out first. As for my opinion of this gun, I think a lot of people overlook it. I didn't think I was going to like it until I started using it, and this thing performs exceptionally well. Actually, I had recorded some of my best gameplays with this weapon. It's very accurate. It's very easy to get kills with. If you're not familiar with Call of Duty and you're just now being introduced to the series, this is a strong recommendation of mine for you guys, for you noobs, to try out, because it's very easy to use. It'll help you guys get comfortable, to get you used to the idea of aiming, of taking out enemies that are moving targets. targets and stuff like that. Like I said, this is the most consistent weapon in the game. Out of every single gun in the game, this is the most consistent. Anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our next video will be on the XR2 assault rifle. We're going to try to finish up the assault rifle so we can move into the SMGs. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I always say, you guys know what to do, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.